right. It's y'all boy, Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. So, I definitely watched Eazy the Black Captain versus Geechi Gotti. The only battles that I actually had like a kind of like a hard time, I would say watching, like, and it was really dealing with like the mic issues and things like that, and that was C3 and old girl Lady Flames. If you guys have either person winning, I'm not mad at that, but I definitely feel like Lady Flames, she just has to, I think Lady Flame just has to battle just a little more, just so, I mean, like, she could work on these things too, but you know what I'm saying, just so she could just figure out certain things. But she has like that same pattern, you know what I'm saying, and at times, you know what I'm saying, you got to just switch it up, because nothing is wrong, you know what I'm saying, with like her writing, you know what I'm saying. She writes actually good, you know what I'm saying. She's a very, very good writer, which explains why they actually like wanted her to go against like a, you know what I'm saying, like a JC. This is why they wanted her against like a JC. You know what I'm saying? Even though like she didn't win that, but you know, it is what it is. C3 to me did like a little bit more, but like I said, this battle definitely like could have been better. You know what I'm saying? Like on both sides, man. So it's like, you know, whoever you guys, you know what I'm saying, like got winning that battle, I'm not mad at that, but at times it's kind of hard to judge when a person is dealing with like the mic issues and things like that. And to be real with you, I think Lady Flames was dealing with like the I think she was dealing with like the mic issues more than like C3 was, to be real. But you know, that's how I feel about that round. You know what I mean? We know about that battle. Now, next battle, you got Rosenberg Raw versus Shayna Ashley. Now, I actually like Rosenberg up in this battle. To me, Rosenberg Raw was actually hilarious, and he actually had like serious moments. I just don't know. The only thing that I feel like the fans probably wanted more from Rosenberg Raw was to just more like you know, to be more serious in this battle, and to just go more like better like with the bars, you know what I'm saying, like in the battle. Because I feel like people felt like Rosenberg Raw kind of came up in here kind of like nonchalant and laid back, and people started kind of like looking at, you know, like, you know, like a male battle rapper, as far as like coming at like a female neck, as far as like joking her and roasting her. I just feel like fans look at that, you know, as like lazy material. I honestly don't, you know what I'm saying, feel like that, you know what I'm saying. Like, to me, I think the definition of battle rap is, you know, is to actually get in them pockets, get in and out of them pockets, and then, you know what I'm saying, go to like another subject. That's how I like look at battle rap. But you know, it could be a little different for others. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, you just get in and out of the pockets and then go from, you know what I'm saying, go from one subject to the next. That's how I like view battle rap, not just like staying like on like the same thing. But I do know Rosenberg Raw did kind of keep going back to that, as far as like going crazy, as far as like with like the roasting and like the bars, and yeah, you gonna do this and then you gonna do that, and you know what I'm saying, you know, doing like the little pep talk, you know, say here and there. You feel me? But Shayna Ashley, she won that first round. Shayna Ashley came out swinging on Rosenberg Raw. I'm not even gonna hold you. She did, bro. She came out swinging on Rosenberg Raw. She did a rebuttal. She did a couple of freestyles. But see, on top of that though, her round was still fire, because even like her written material was crazy. You know what I'm saying? She was going crazy. She was like, to me, I felt like she was really, really like she was kind of going to another level in that first round, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. But yeah, I got Shayna Ashley winning that first round. Second round, I felt like Rosenberg Raw I felt like he got like the second round. And to me, I kind of felt like Shayna Ashley was kind of like coming down a little bit. I felt like the rain all of a sudden was stopping. You know what I'm saying? It's like the shit just started turning into sprinkles, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she did what she had to do in the second round, but I definitely got Rosenberg winning, you know what I'm saying, like the second round. You know what I mean? It definitely felt like I also felt like the way Rosenberg Raw was kind of like moving around back and forth. It's kind of like he was also trying to remember his material too. That's what it kind of like seemed, you know what I'm saying, to me, watching like Rosenberg Raw do that. It kind of seemed like he was trying to remember like his material. But yeah, I definitely got Rosenberg Raw winning the second round, for sure. Definitely got him winning like the second round. In the third round, I just feel like the third round is just not debated at all. I felt like Rosenberg Raw won the third round hands down. I don't think the third round is for debate. Of course, I would probably like feel away if somebody said Shayna won the third round. I would kind of feel away. But one thing I will say about Shayna, she cold. She cold. And it's going to be kind of like a little hard for females to kind of like be like a, you know what I'm saying, to beat a female like that, bro. She cold, though. She cold. Shannon Ashley is cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only probably watch about like 2 of like Shannon Ashley battles. Shannon Ashley cold, bro. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even going to hold you. She cold. It's going to be kind of hard to beat her, you know what I'm saying, whether it's a man or dude. As long as she focused, she could be real hard to beat. Because she could punch, she, like, you know what I'm saying, she can angle, she could do all these things though. So, you know what I'm saying, so salute to Shayna. But I definitely got Rosenberg Raw winning this battle 2-1 edge. If some of y'all felt like Shayna actually won, I mean, it's like I can't be too like mad at that, but it's like every time like when like a battle rapper, you know what I'm saying, does these things as far as just kind of like talking kind of like greasy like to a female, to me, I just kind of feel like people not saying this, but I just kind of like, I just honestly feel like people just automatically just give like the round to the female. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know, maybe they want the dude, like, you know what I'm saying, maybe they want us males to just punch all damn day. I don't know, against the females. But at the end of the day, it's battle rap. But I think Rosenberg World got a 2-1 edge. Now, Charlie Clips versus A-Ward. This battle was not good. Watching the first and third. And the only reason like why I'm going to like judge like the first and third, bro, is because I heard Charlie Clips second round. Charlie Clips second round, 1 out of 10. I give his round like a 7, right? And you know what I'm saying? Like me and the homie like watching this. You know what I'm saying? So of course I got like caught up, you know what I'm saying? Had to make like an important phone call or whatever. So you know, came back up in there and I'm just like, hey, I'm like, so what happened with A-Ward second round? And then he just shook his head. He was like, nah. And like, he was like, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. And I'm like, okay, all right. But I ain't about to like sit here and, you know what I'm saying, of course, like, you know what I'm saying, go off like what other people were saying. I definitely like want to watch I would like to watch A-Ward second round, you know what I'm saying, to see if he actually did good. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, you know, he probably did lose that round too, because I don't know one person. I don't know one person that has A-Ward winning, bro. I think the commentators said that they had A-Ward winning. I'm hearing a lot of people. I'm hearing commentators saying that Charlie Clips won. I'm hearing that, you know what I'm saying, like I'm hearing that the commentators had, you know, like I'm hearing like everybody in their mama had Clips winning. But, you know, of course I don't like to go by that. You know what I mean? I just don't. I don't like to go by that. Like, I like to judge the battle myself. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't be surprised if I wasn't feeling the second round. I wouldn't be surprised, because you could feel the vibes. Because, you know what I'm saying, you got A-Ward laughing and, you know, kind of joking on stage and freestyling. Charlie Clips is doing the same thing. And to be honest with you, A-Ward, me looking at your first round and third round, you giving Charlie Clips kind of like that same type of angling about, you know what I'm saying, about him lazy. He don't be preparing like for his rounds. But then it's just like, when Charlie Clips, you know, decide to be lazy, laugh and freestyle, his opponent ends up doing the same damn thing. And then you just fall right into Charlie Clips' hands. You fall right into his trap. And you got to understand, Charlie Clips has a big ass fan base. So if they don't even feel like you even not doing just one little thing to Charlie, they're gonna be real picky with it, bro. But me watching the first round and third round, because like I said, the only round I didn't see was A War second round. But other than that, the rest of the rounds, bro, that was one like boring ass battle. That battle was boring, bro. That battle was real boring. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, I felt like Clips' third round was beatable, but A War third round wasn't really like good like that, bro. It just wasn't. And then I also feel like it takes for certain people to get something about an A War. It's like this what I'd be like, and I'm only saying that as far as like this year because I know A War has like a lot of battles. I heard he on a Blackout card too. A War has a lot of damn battles, right? So the simple fact that he has a whole lot of damn battles, to me, it's like it takes for a Charlie Clips to like get into his head like an A-Verb or something like that for A War to be on his A game, and A War won on his A game. I got highly admit A War was definitely on his A game against A-Verb. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The guy didn't blink twice. He was focused. He was looking at Verb face to face. He ready to go. He just feel like he's ready to go to war because of all the shit that Verb been talking about him. Clips don't do that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Y'all just gonna be like laughing and chilling, doing like little rebuttals, freestyles, and that's all what it's gonna be. But yeah, Clips probably did win that battle, bro. But like I said, I want to watch A War second round again. Now, Geechi Gotti versus Eazy the Block Captain. Let me tell y'all something. I loved everything about this battle. To me, this is like what, you know what I'm saying, what battle rap is, bro. I love everything about this battle. I don't have one complaint. I don't care about the fans cheering or not cheering. You know what I'm saying? With me, when me and the homie just sitting back, you know what I'm saying, just watching these battles and listening to the bars, that's cool with us. That's good enough for us. You feel me? But I will say though, bro, it's just when this first round came around with Eazy the Block Captain, bro, Eazy the Block Captain was doing his thing, bro. Eazy the Block Captain came out swinging. He came out like, you know what I'm saying, he came out like doing his thing. Okay? Even going, like, even like creating like a story, but then at the end of the day, just putting like a little bit of extra shit on top of it. I understand that at times, you know what I'm saying, in battle rap, you know what I'm saying, like nothing is wrong with that. But when you get to the point where a person could, you know what I'm saying, your opponent could actually have proof of like that your round is not this and that, then, you know, it kind of does messes up your round. So for Geechi Gotti, you know what I'm saying, to respond to that, you know what I'm saying, and then start going like to his writing material was dope. And I kind of felt like this was kind of like a mirror match because, you know what I'm saying, you could tell both opponents, both battlers, they, you know what I'm saying, like they come from somewhere to the point where they could talk the, you know what I'm saying, that talk. Eazy the Block Captain gonna talk his drug talk. Geechi Gotti gonna talk his gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's, you know what I'm saying, like that's what it's gonna be. And you know what I'm saying, them things right there are kind of like a little similar. You know what I'm saying? Because you got that, you know what I'm saying, like I'm saying, you got that, you know what I'm saying, you got that one guy up in the hood. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, like he from the hood, but he mostly, you know what I'm saying, he mainly a hustler though, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, he get to his money. You know what I'm saying, he might don't gang bang, but he actually like from the set, you know what I'm saying, so it's like, you you know, when it comes to like certain things like that, we understand how that type of stuff goes. You know what I mean? But yeah, salute to both first rounds. I definitely think like both rounds was tight as hell. It was real tight to me. But if somebody said Geechi took that, I'm not mad at that, bro. I'm not. Now, if you want to go like as far as like with like the second round, I definitely think Eazy the Block Captain. I definitely think he kind of like jacked up a little bit as far as doing kind of like, you know what I'm saying, doing kind of like the snitching angle and things like that. I'm just saying, see, I'm on like this, you know what I'm saying, like this side of town. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got, you know what I'm saying, you got Compton over here, you got Long Beach over here. You know what I'm saying? You got Linwood over here. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know what I'm saying, then when you go back this way, you know what I'm saying, you got like, you know what I'm saying, like Bellflower over here, Downey. You know what I'm saying? All these places like are like, you know what I'm saying, like connected. And to be real with you, you know, you would have been now heard some shit about Geechi Gotti. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You would have been heard some shit about Geechi Gotti, bro. I'm gonna tell you, I'm just being real. You would have been heard some shit about Geechi Gotti, because, you know, it could be real, like it could be called out quick that you were, you know what I'm saying, that you a snitch over here. You know what I'm saying, for real. So with Geechi Gotti actually like responding to that, and then like I said, getting to his writtens, and he proving kind of like your rounds wrong, it's just like, it's just, you know what I'm saying, like it's like, once again, you know what I'm saying, you swung, but you know what I'm saying, when you swung, you know what I'm saying, you didn't, you know what I'm saying, you didn't knock that, you know what I'm saying, you didn't knock that motherfucker down. So it's like, I would have to judge this off of Geechi responding to that and doing a good response to it, but actually like writing well, you know what I'm saying, up there with Eazy, and probably passing up Eazy as far as with like the feel, you know what I'm saying, with like the writing feel. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I just feel like Geechi Gotti probably got that second round, bro. He probably did. He probably got that second round. And then me and the homie, like, we just sitting there like watching, of course, still. And then Eazy the Block Captain, he rapping. He going crazy. And I don't know if y'all remember. Y'all remember when Hollow went against Geechi? And then Geechi kind of like had like that round. He had that one round where he was giving you like that real talk, but it wasn't attacking Hollow. That's kind of like what I feel like Eazy the Block Captain was doing up in like his third round. And the homie was like, man, this is his best round right here. And I'm like, you sure about that though? He was like, yeah. And I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, I don't think this is his best round, bro. I think Eazy the Block Captain best round to me is his first. That's his best round. Cause I'm telling the homie, I'm just like, dog, Eazy the Block Captain is doing good. He's doing good. But you're gonna have to get right back to your opponent. Because once again, Eazy the Block Captain didn't say, you know what I'm saying, he didn't say too much. He didn't even approach the situation that everybody wanted to know. And I'm gonna get into that in a minute. So when Geechi Gotti comes in, Geechi Gotti, he was average. He was average up in the beginning, right? But boy, when it started getting to the middle and end, boy, he wiped the goddamn floor with Eazy the Block Captain, bro. You talking about, boy, you talking about MOP your auntie up, you know what I'm saying, by Run Nitty. Oh my God. He swept the floor with Eazy the Block Captain. And that was probably the battle that stood out more than anything. That was the round, my bad, not battle. That was the round that stood out more than anything, bro. Geechi came out swinging on the layup in the third round, also talking to Remy. And just like I said, bro, this is the thing. When Eazy the Block Captain said, hey, well, you know what, Remy, you know what I'm saying, you want me to tell him or what? He never really said nothing like that, but I guess he was trying to he was trying his best to kind of meet the fans around the block to only really say so much for them to figure it out. But Geechi Gotti not like that. He gonna be like straight blunt with it. And I don't know if you guys like watch like my blog about like the NDA thing about Eazy the Block Captain, right? I told y'all straight up, man. I said either this is what Eazy the Block Captain wanted, or this is what Remy wanted. And since Remy wanted that, Eazy the Block Captain gotta have that. So it just won't just be just like too much, you know what I'm saying? Too much stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, put out there on the table. I said that. But I also said Geechi gonna get on that stage and he gonna do whatever he wanna do. He gonna say something, like, you know what I'm saying, he gonna say something. He gonna say something. You dealing with a person like the Geechi Gotti, he gonna say something. And right now, I ain't really trying to get into people's business like that, but I'm only really like calling like a spade a spade. I'm not saying Geechi Gotti don't care about Remy Ma League, but Geechi Gotti could battle on Remy Ma League. But guess what? If he can't, he got other leagues that he can go to. He could go to GTX. He could go to URL. I also think Geechi Gotti could go to RBE. I don't see why. I don't see why Geechi Gotti can't go to RBE. I don't see why he can't go to RBE. I'm dead ass. I don't see why Geechi Gotti can't go to RBE unless ARP could explain why Geechi Gotti haven't been on RBE or why he can't be on RBE. But if you like look at Eazy the Block Captain, where is Eazy the Block Captain is going to battle right now? If I'm Rare Breed Entertainment, I don't want to bring Eazy the Block Captain to my platform right now. URL when Eazy the Block Captain I see an eye to eye. So it's just like, where's Eazy the Block Captain gonna go? I told y'all Geechi Gotti was gonna go up in there as if like he don't have nothing to lose. And that's exactly what he did, bro. That's exactly what he did. Even though I don't care about who the hell is messing with who, I like, you know what I'm saying, I could give a hot damn. I could give a hot damn. But you make certain things like look a little worse when you, like I'm saying, when the paperwork and all that stuff come out about what Geechi got to sign, what Geechi got to sign, he got to sign an NDA and things like that. You make certain things like look a little worse, and certain things just kind of like hit hard for me because put it like this, and this is when I'm speaking in general, and I really got to be serious about this. This is like where I'm actually like speaking in general. I am not saying this is Eazy the Block Captain, but what I will say is, men they get into it with women and things like that, beating on women or whatever the case might be, right? They be constantly like beating on women or whatever, and then they also get into a situation to where they get into it with a dude, and the dude damn near like knock their ass out, the dude damn near put their ass to sleep, or the dude got the best of them. But you didn't go back to that dude, but then at the same time, you know what I'm saying, you beating on a female. To me, that hits hard. That hits hard. And see, like, that's what I mean about when you're saying certain things. We don't know if it's true or not, but like when you make it like look a certain way and you say what you say, and then at the same time you got Eazy the Block Captain kind of pacing. I mean, we know, kind of like moving back and forth and kind of talking. It just doesn't make it look any better. It doesn't. It don't make it look any better, bro. So that's how I feel about that whole thing. Geechi Gotti was going to do that, Eazy. He was going to do that. He was going to say what he had to say. The cold part about it, he still didn't be real, like, super blunt with it. But if you could just put the puzzles, but I just feel like if you could put the damn puzzles together, then everybody know, like, what it is at the end of the day. Just put the damn puzzles together at the end of the day. But yeah, bro, Geechi Gotti definitely won that third round. The first two, I could, like, it's crazy because the first two, it could be up for grabs. It could. But if I had to tell you I had to get that second round, I gotta go with Geechi, bro. I gotta go with Geechi. You know what I'm saying? They both, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like they both did their thing. And like, you know what I'm saying, this another thing too though, Eazy. You know what I'm saying? You up in a situation to where, you know what I'm saying, you got like the world kind of like on like your back right now. They on you tough. And you know, this is just one of the times where battle rap is just being against you. They're doing that to you right now, and they also doing that to A Ward too. You know what I mean? Like, and speaking of like a Big K was kind of getting like a lot of backlash and all that stuff too years ago about him ending round short, or some people were saying like they all of a sudden don't like his punch and his writing material. And he also went through a situation where he wasn't like prepared. And if I'm not mistaken, me listening to Big K, I think he was also dealing with like his family, somebody in his family or whatever, you know what I'm saying, being sick and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So even Big K was down. Only thing is that Big K was just in this before y'all, so he know what it feel like. You feel me? So I just feel like a A Ward and like an Eazy the Block Captain, they just going through that right now. And shit, they'll be alright. You know what I mean? And I'm glad this battle went down, because one thing I will say about Eazy, bro, Eazy will always be a difficult person to beat, because he locks in and he goes against you. He is attacking you. He is locked on you. His round is for you. It's not for everybody else. So one thing I also felt with Eazy too is, I think he was kind of like real, like I kind of felt like he was so nervous about this to the point where he was trying to do everything in his body to break a Geechi down, and he kind of like dropped the ball with that. I think this is probably like the battle to where he was too hard on himself. He kind of got to the point where he came very, very overwhelmed. That's how I feel about Geechi. I mean, like, that's how I feel about Eazy the Block Captain. I felt like he kind of overdid it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you start talking about the snitching thing and things like that, and then it hits, and then like it just falls, and then the dude that's up in the building with Geechi, they all up in an agreement, like talking about like they took a deal together and all this other shit. That don't look good on Eazy. So I felt like Eazy the Block Captain had to try everything in his body to do that to Geechi. He had to try he had to try something. And I felt like if he didn't do certain things like that, he probably would have been okay. But then it's like at the same time, this angle was too big for you though, Eazy. This angle was like crazy. So it might just be hard, period, to even win a battle like this, because knowing how the crowd do, it's hard to like win a battle like this. A crowd, you know what I'm saying, a fan base or like a crowd, they don't like hearing that you got knocked out, but then at the same time they like it, because the moment a person get knocked out, they look at the person as a bitch, they look at the person as a coward, they look at the person like, you know what I'm saying, like he weak. But hey, people lose fights every day. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some. You know what I'm saying? It's certain people that lose, like I'm saying, it's certain people that, you know what I'm saying, it's just certain dudes that lose fights every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the one dude getting into it with his cousin be constantly like whooping his ass, but his cousin know he not no punk though. But he gonna fight. So it's certain people that now went through scars and things like that from day to day. It is what it is. So I just felt like you was kind of like in a trap, but I kind of feel like your next battle, it definitely depends on who you go against. I feel like if you go against like a Clips or Arsenal or somebody like that, maybe like a Clips, I think you would be in more trouble, because Clips will probably make it more funnier than Geechi. So it depends on who you go against. So certain battlers, you might be safe, but certain battlers, you know what I'm saying, you still won't be. It, like, you know what I'm saying, like this angle might drag on your ass for like until next year. But this is my recap. I definitely got Geechi to win this battle. I know I'm kind of over the time. Shit, this was damn near like a 30-minute blog. But this y'all boy, Battle Rap Chuck 92, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to that channel. Gone.